Are you recording?
Yes.
How's it? Look at them, we're dancing and we're having a shiny day.
Sorry.
Right? Design inspire. What's going on, guys? Chris Avery here, Subconscious Control, Design Inspire. Let's grow better together. So there's this little baby elephant, and his owner wants him to stay put, right? Because elephants will run off, just like kids. You got to keep track of them. And so he ties this little rope around the elephant's neck, and he puts the stake in the ground. And the elephant yanks at it, and as he's yanking at it, he just can't pull it. He can't move. And the elephant, as the elephant tries this, he starts to build a little belief in his mind, and a limiting belief that he can't pull that stake out of the ground. And as he continues to get bigger and a little bit older, same story, drives a stake in the ground, and as he drives that stake in the ground, elephant yanks at it, and he can't move. And he finally builds this belief that he just isn't strong enough. He can't do it. And as we all know, elephants grow big and strong, and they can definitely pull a stake out of the ground. And as he gets bigger, he becomes a full-grown elephant. And because of when he was so young, he had that belief, that limiting belief that he cannot pull a stake out of the ground. As a big elephant, he has that same belief. And the master, all he has to do is tie the rope around his neck and throw the stake on the ground. He doesn't even have to put it in the ground anymore, because that elephant has already built in those beliefs and remembers his past. And it stops him from being able to just run like he wants to. And it also ties in this other story of this gentleman that goes to see his tailor. It's one of my favorite quotes. He says, "My tailor is the most honest man I know. Every time I see him, he takes a new measurement of me." And it makes him start to think that the way he treats people, some old friends, some of his friends and family, some new friends that, he sees every once in a while. And that if we want to be honest, we should take a new measurement of ourselves, and we should take a new measurement of the other people every time we see them. Because they're not the same person they were the last time. If it's 2 days ago or 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. People are growing, they're changing, they're shifting. And we should take a new measurement of ourselves. We should look at our limiting beliefs. And as you guys go through your week, spend some time, take some time to go like, where is my limiting belief, right? Where is that stake in the ground that I was told when I was a young little elephant, and now I'm a full-grown elephant? I have greatness inside me, you have greatness inside you. You guys are the light to the world. And you can go out and make a difference in people's lives. And we all want to have that come to Jesus moment. We want to have that, oh man, I went from here and I had this crazy change. I had this crazy shift. I had this crazy growth to where I wanted to be. And my belief is it's more about the small little shifts, right? It's not this huge step. It's more of this little step. It's this little shift. It's that 1% over and over and over and over that gets you to where you want to be. So guys, let's go through this week and let's write down our limiting belief, and let's figure out, here's my limiting belief. I'm not going to focus on that anymore. I'm going to focus on what my solution is that I came up with that to get past that limiting belief. Because we're all told things when we're younger that we believe still today. And let's take a new measurement of ourselves. Let's become that tailor. And I think that's truly the action step for this week, is to write down. I know if you guys write down your limiting belief, if you see what it is, you realize that that was something that doesn't hold true to you anymore. That may have been you in the past. That's you no longer. And one of the limiting beliefs that I had to work through over time was when I was younger, I was in elementary school. And unfortunately, sometimes maybe you're more of a wild kid, maybe you're a little bit slower in this or that, and they put you in this box. And they put me in this special readings class. And I always believed I was dumb. And I always believed, oh man, I have such a problem reading. And I couldn't stand reading forever. And I got involved with some people, and they put some belief inside me. They said, man, that's an old limiting belief. Let me help you get a new one. And I started to read more. And it wasn't something that, I didn't just start devouring books like crazy. I read a little bit. I'd read a page. I'd read a sentence. Then I'd read a page. Then I'd read 2 pages. Then I'd read like 10 pages, like, you know, more often than not. And it was, again, about not that coming to Jesus moment. It was about that gradual shift, that 1%. And last month, well, really in 3 weeks, I just finished 2 books. And my goal is to get to reading at least a book a week. Because that's where true knowledge and change, when you get to see somebody live their whole life and you get to read their book and go like, wow, I got so much wisdom, so much knowledge from that, and you get to implement it in your life. Guys, the step this week is to write down your limiting belief. See what's holding you back from getting the things you want and from becoming the greatest light you can for everybody else. Guys, I love you. Subscribe below, like the video, share the video. The best is yet to come. The day is only getting better. Love you guys. Bye-bye.